Good morning, Sarah. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, Dr. Thomas. Physically, I'm doing well, but I've been thinking a lot lately about the ethical aspects of surrogacy.
I appreciate your honesty, Sarah. I'm here to support you in any way I can. What specific concerns do you have?
Well, I've been reading about surrogacy, and it seems that in many cases, the surrogate mothers are less financially secure than the intended parents. I'm wondering, do some surrogates agree to enter into contractual agreement out of financial desperation?
You're right, Sarah. It's a valid concern. In some cases, surrogates may indeed choose surrogacy as a means to improve their financial situation. However, I must emphasize that surrogacy should always be a voluntary choice. Do you have income options, Sarah?
Yes, I do. I have a job and my husband is also employed. I'm not financially desperate, but I know that some women might be.
It's good to hear. It's essential for surrogates to have a stable financial income to ensure that they aren't coerced into surrogacy. Your situation seems to align with the studies that show surrogates are typically financially stable.
That's reassuring. But I've also read about surrogates being limited in their activities, food choices, and sometimes their ability to terminate the pregnancy while serving as a surrogate. Doesn't that violate their human rights?
Those concerns are valid as well. Surrogates should not have their basic human rights violated. It's crucial that surrogates maintain autonomy and make informed decisions throughout the process. And in the United States, studies suggest that surrogates are generally not exploited and are able to consent meaningfully to surrogacy.
That's good to know. But what about surrogacy in countries outside the US? I've heard that weak legal protections can promote exploitation.
You're absolutely right. The lack of proper legal safeguards can indeed lead to exploitation. The concerns of exploitation of surrogate mothers, both in and out of the United States, can be addressed by ensuring legal representation. In many cases, legal representation is paid for by the agencies offering surrogacy services, with the cost passed down to the intended parents. This helps ensure that the rights and well being of the surrogate are protected.
I see. Is there anything else that can be done to address exploitation in surrogacy, especially overseas?
Yes, reducing gestational tourism can be a step. Advocating for a more permissive legal regime for surrogacy in the United States can help decrease the potential for exploitation and coercion. By promoting ethical practices and legal protection, we can ensure that surrogacy remains a responsible and safe option for all parties involved.
Thank you, doctor. Your insights are very helpful, and I feel more informed about the ethical considerations of surrogacy.
You're welcome, Sarah. I'm here to support you throughout this journey, both medically and ethically.